Have you ever wondered why every city is completely unique, giving you a vibe that another won't? This is because every city is built differently with a strong sense of purpose. Here are 8 of every insanely well-designed cities explained in 10 minutes. Number 8. Brasília, the utopia built from scratch. In 1957, deep in the heart of Brazil, architects Lucio Costa and Oscar Niemeyer took a blank map of Brazil and drew wings across it. A capital that would symbolize progress, unity, and hope. Brasília wasn't meant to evolve naturally. Rather, it was designed with mathematical precision. Imagine a city drawn before it ever existed. A modernist utopia meant to lift a nation into the future. The idea was radical: move the capital inland, far from colonial coasts, and build a city that symbolizes progress. From above, it's mesmerizing to watch a bird in flight. On the ground, its order was made visible. Though critics later called it too sterile, the dream it inspired still stands tall in glass and concrete. Brasília wasn't just grown, it was imagined. If you thought Brasília planning was cold and calculated, wait until you see how this next city turned it into art. Number 7. Chandigarh, a new nation's canvas. In 1947, India was free for the first time in centuries. But independence needed a symbol, a city of order after the chaos of partition. Visionary architect Le Corbusier was chosen to draw this hope into reality. Le Corbusier, the Swiss-French architect, had a vision to build the city of light, air, and order, which he did. Built on the principles of functionalism, Chandigarh was divided into sectors, each with its own markets, schools, parks, and housing. It wasn't just planning, it was life, designed deliberately. Every road avoided the city center to preserve peace. Every building faced the sun for natural light. And in the heart of the city stands the Capitol complex, a monument to democracy and human scale. Today, Chandigarh remains one of India's cleanest and greenest cities. Its design may seem rigid, but its spirit is alive, proving that structure can coexist with the soul. While Chandigarh was designed for equality, Copenhagen was designed for freedom. Number 6. Copenhagen, the cyclist's paradise. In Copenhagen, the bicycle does not just transport its people, it is culture. More than half of its residents commute by bike, not because they must, but because it's the easiest way to live. The city invested early, spending over €40 per citizen on cycling infrastructure, protected lanes, smart traffic lights, and bridges built only for bikes. But the genius of Copenhagen goes deeper than its roads. Urban planners designed it for happiness, prioritizing light, accessibility, and social life. You're never more than 300 meters from a park or green space. Every neighborhood is a small ecosystem. Schools, cafes, and homes all within walking distance. It's a model that many nations now study, a city where movement equals well-being. Copenhagen mastered life on land, but what happens when a city builds itself on water? Number 5. Amsterdam, the water city of connectivity. Amsterdam wasn't just built near water, it was built with it. In the 17th century, engineers designed a concentric ring of canals that allowed trade, defense, and community to flourish together. Each expansion of each new ring reflected the city's growing wealth and its genius for human-centered planning. It's a city scaled for walking, cycling, and connection. The canals aren't barriers, they're the city's heartbeat. A rhythm of boats, bridges, and people that feel alive even centuries later. Amsterdam's design is proof that planning doesn't have to fight nature, it can flow with it. And that harmony has turned a once swampy marshland into one of the world's most livable cities. But while Amsterdam flowed with water, the next city tamed it, turning flood zones into public parks. Number 4. Curitiba, the model of eco-transit. Long before sustainability became a buzzword, one city was already living it. Curitiba, Brazil, the quiet genius of urban design. In the 1960s, Mayor Jamie Lerner had an impossible challenge: modernize the city without destroying it. Curitiba streets were redesigned into trinary systems. Express lanes for buses in the middle, slower traffic on the sides. It was efficient, affordable, and so successful that over 250 cities around the world copied the model. But Curitiba didn't stop there. Flood-prone zones became parks instead of concrete, improving drainage and giving residents more green space. Today, it has one of the highest Human Development Index scores in Brazil, a city that breathes innovation. Curitiba was designed for movement, but our next city was designed for space, a 19th century vision that still feels futuristic today. Number 3. Adelaide, the historical grid done right. Most 19th century cities were built in chaos, but not Adelaide. When Surveyor General William Light drew his plan in 1837, he designed a perfect grid surrounded by a ring of parklands. It was one of the earliest attempts to give a growing city breathing space. Adelaide's design balanced nature and urban life long before green cities became a trend. It was built for wide roads, walkable streets, and open gardens that framed every edge. Today, it consistently ranks among the most livable cities in the world. Proof that even 2 centuries ago, design could predict the needs of the future. 2 centuries later, that same vision keeps Adelaide among the world's most livable cities. A city of order that didn't forget to leave room for freedom. Before you call Adelaide the most efficient layout ever, let me show you the city that actually beat it. Number 2. Songdo, the city of the future. Imagine a city that didn't exist 20 years ago. It has no history, no old streets, just reclaimed land and a vision for tomorrow. This is Songdo, South Korea's smart city, built from scratch on 1,500 acres reclaimed from the Yellow Sea. It's one of the world's first fully integrated high-tech urban ecosystems. Here, sensors monitor air quality, control energy use, and even manage trash through underground vacuum tubes. No garbage trucks needed. 40% of the city is green space. Its walkways, bike lanes, and skyscrapers were all planned together. Songdo isn't just efficient, it's predictive. A city that learns from its citizens, constantly optimizing itself for cleaner, faster, and smarter living. It's not science fiction. It's already real, and it might be the blueprint for cities yet to come. Because in the end, no matter how smart our cities become, what makes them truly extraordinary isn't their system, it's their stories. Number 1. Singapore, the Little Red Dot. They called it the Little Red Dot. Today, that dot shines brighter than almost every nation on Earth. Barely 6 decades ago, Singapore was a struggling island with almost no natural resources. It had limited land, a swampy environment, and a divided population. Most experts predicted it would collapse under its own constraints. But instead, it rewrote the rulebook on what a city could be. The city wasn't just built for people, it was built around people. Sky gardens, shaded walkways, and parks are woven between skyscrapers. Singapore now ranks among the world's safest, cleanest, and most livable cities. But behind this perfection is precision so strict it borders on control. Every streetlight, every crosswalk, every CCTV camera feeds into the city's smart nation grid, making Singapore not just efficient, but constantly observed. Singapore mastered its environment, but can a city so perfectly engineered ever truly feel human? This is not just about architecture or city planning. It's about how we live, how we move, how we connect. Which of these cities is your favorite? While you're still here, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, thanks for watching.